Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So of course, as you could tell from the title, today I'm continuing my Natasha Denona series. I'm going to use the Mini Crush palette. Then I just have one palette left and that's it. I'm done with this series and we can move on to the next brand, which will be Melt Cosmetics. If you are new here, hi, hello, I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button, hopefully choose to stay for a while. I started this series, gosh, I think it's been 2 years, and it was with McGrath. I just wanted updated looks with all of the palettes that I owned from the brand. My audience loved it so much that I asked that I continue it with different brands. We moved on to Natasha Denona, and now I'm finally going to finish the Natasha Denona series, and we'll be moving on to Melt. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you're a returning viewer, you already know the deal. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate you all, and let's get started. All right, I got an error. I don't know what happened, but this clip was not saved. So I did jump in to this tone with this Wayne Goss number 8. And as you can see, I'm blending it out in the outer corner. And then I did tell you what I have on my face. Mixed the Vive and the MAC Strobe Skin Tint, medium 1, shade 230. Used the Kosas Concealer, shade 060. I'm pretty sure it stands for olive. ABH Contour Stick, second lightest shade. Kevyn Aucoin Cream Bronzer in Golden Hour. I believe it's the second shade. Hourglass, the Unreal Liquid Blush in Scene. It's the one that's in the little dropper. I just have like a little mini size. Powdered with a Givenchy press powder for the under eyes, and Makeup Forever loose powder in Banana. Moira Cosmetics eye primer. And I was saying that this like purple plummy tone, it seems like it's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. I have to build it up a tiny bit. All right, now we're gonna jump in to the lightest matte. My kids are being so loud. Okay, Rapper 15 Mini. My camera's acting up a tiny bit. Gosh, I don't even remember how old this camera is. It's not that old, it's a couple of years old, like maybe 2 years old. Anyways, yeah, it's acting funky. Praying to the electronic gods that it's just having a bad day. I'm using this tone to really blend out the edges of that plummy purple. I'm also bringing it in here. All right, I decided to just go ahead and bring the plummy purple all over the lid. I'm having issues. I think it's my memory card. It might be time to replace it. Gosh, it's from when we were in Texas. I don't know. Anyways, I'm jumping into a tiny bit of NYX glitter glue, and I'm gonna apply that all over the lid. And I was a tiny bit precise with the plummy shade in here. Maybe I shouldn't have, because it's probably going to transfer it anyways. I'm going to jump into the pink and apply that on top of this purpley shade. Bring it a tiny bit over the crease line because it's going to get up there anyways. I have slightly hooded eyes. Not too bad, but I do. All right, I'm gonna spray. Use the Victoria 21 Dual Brush, smudger side. Just kidding, let me wipe it because it has product. All right, let's try that again. Dip the brush. I'm gonna jump into that metallic red, just a tiny bit, not too much. And I'm gonna apply that just a tiny bit here on the lower lash line. I'm mostly doing tapping motions. I think I'm gonna jump into that all matte palette from Natasha, the mini sculpting one, and use the lightest nude matte on the inner corner. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? Let me show you now, because it seems like every time I turn this camera off, it wants to give me problems. So this one, lightest matte, inner corner. I think it's my memory card. I think I might have to replace it. Okay, let me finish off camera be right back and then we'll end this video. All right, finished the face off. I went in to the Simi Haze matte bronzing powder. I think Guna is the tone. For blush, I went into this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. Bed of Roses. On my last drugstore video, I asked recommendations for some drugstore blushes. I didn't get any responses. So just the last time I was at Walmart, I checked out the blush category and all of the brands that my Walmart has to offer, and I thought I would try this one. It was like $3 and something cents. Kevyn Aucoin highlighter, the Sensual Skin highlighter. They only have one shade, Supernova. Hopefully they add more highlighters. Brows are the Melt Brow Pencil Sephora Brow Gel. For the lips, I have on Wayne Goss lip liner in, what is it called? Medium Nude, I think. And Stone from MAC Cosmetics, and the satin formulation, and Revolution mascara. And that's it. That's what I have on my face. I don't know, I thought a nudie, almost leaning cool toned lip would go with this eye look. Okay, let me scooch on out. All right, hopefully I can figure out the whole memory. I might just have to get another memory card just to be safe, because it seems like that's what's giving me issues. This eye look with this little Mini Crush palette came out so pretty. Definitely wouldn't guess that it's a high-end palette, right? I know the like purple plummy tone give me not issues, but it took more than I wish it would have to build it up. But I hear that's usually common with purple tones. Okay, let me know if you own this little mini from Natasha. Just one more to go and we're done and we can move on to Melt. I'm so excited. I'm about to create very grungy eye looks because I feel like most Melt cosmetic eyeshadow palettes are pretty grungy, but I'm so excited. I'm so here for it. I think a launch is coming from them, so yeah. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate all of you, all the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it all truly does mean so much to me. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye.